Hello, my YouTube family. I hope everyone's doing well. It's been a minute since I've had a moment to sit in the chair in the pink room and spend some me time with all of you. So I'm in the state of New York. I'm in the Hudson Valley. And man, we are getting so slammed with a snowstorm right now. It started last night. It is still going. It is like a whiteout here in the valley. You can barely see to drive. It's crazy. So if you're in this area, please, if you don't have to be out on the roads, don't be. You know, here we have a lot of mountains and hills, and you just go from zero to whoom in seconds. The roads are very slippery, so please be careful. So I decided, you know, I've already been out twice shoveling. I kind of like shovel my walkways, but then the driveway and the property, just get in the truck and there's a big plow on the truck. So that's super simple to get through. But the shoveling, twice down already. Gonna have to go out for a third time. I was soaking wet, my hair, everything. Mia's soaking wet. But she sure is having a lot of fun in the snow. So I think I might do a little clip of Mia outside in the snow. If you guys are interested in that, let me know down below to put Mia in the snow or whatever. She's so funny in the snow. She loves it. And it's very chilly. And if it gets any chillier, because the snow is so wet right now, it's going to be a lot of sleet. It's, you know, so please be careful. Icy conditions out there. All right, so I have a brand new Dollar Tree haul to share with all of you. It's been a few days now. The last time I sat here, we were doing a Target haul. Some of you liked it. Some of you didn't really like it too much. But like I said, you know, I shop at Target every now and then. I actually went back because I needed a couple more things that Cook with Color had come out with. And I love their products. So I did get a couple more finds. I did stop at Aldi's and pick up a couple of things for Valentine's Day. But I do have a rather big Dollar Tree haul today. I'm going to split it up into two videos because there's just so much. But basically, every single item in this particular video that I'm going to share with you, every item, we have a variety of prices going on here because I have one item from Valentine's Plus, which was $6. I'll show that at the end. I have a couple of penny items I came across that I purchased. I'll show those at the end. And then all the other items in the video are between $1 and a coin and $1 and 2 coins. Nothing else going on. So I'm going to show the regular items from Dollar Tree first, and then the plus items and the penny things I'll get into, again, like I said, at the end of the video. I do need to take a sip of my hot coffee at the moment because my throat is like from being outside in the air. I go two different ways with snow. You know, I mean, Chicago snow, you can't compare Chicago winter to anywhere, I don't think. I mean, unless you've lived in Chicago, you don't know the snows that we've had, really. New York thinks they have bad snow. Maybe Buffalo, yeah, but I don't think so much out in my area. But I ain't no weather gal. All right, let's get into this Dollar Tree haul. The first thing I want to share with you are these new plastic. Well, they're not really plastic. They're like, I guess they're plastic. They're tote bags. They're reusable tote bags. Now, I have to actually scoot my chair back a little bit here because these are big. I was surprised and knock everything over on my desk here. So normally the tote bags at Dollar Tree, you know, they're about yay big or so. These are much bigger. I found a couple designs. This is the Smurfs. There's the actual tag for it. So it's a bigger bag than normal. You've got quite a bit of bag here. Your kickouts match all the way. They don't like say Dollar Tree or anything like that on them. Here's your bottom of your bag. And then you have these nice little handles, which this is held together, but let me pull this apart. So there's your handles, and it's a nice bag for like grocery shopping or whatever kind of running around you got to do. Let me open it up all the way, or use it as a gift bag if you wanted to. That I don't have it kicked out all the way there, but you can see that's a nice big bag. So I was really happy to find the Smurfs. This is from my childhood. I have like a ton of nieces and nephews and great nieces and nephews and great and great. So I'm an auntie a bazillion times over. Anyways, the Rugrats were popular, and I always used to call my nieces and nephews, and I still do some of them. I used to call them Rugrats, and I didn't mean any disrespect. That's just what I called the kids So when I saw the Rugrats, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get this bag. I thought this was hysterical. Again, the design's on the front and the back. This one has kickouts in the purple and the blue. And then they give you the blue handles up here. But these are nice big bags. The regular like ones you usually get at Dollar Tree are about yay big. These are much bigger. And again, use them for gift bags to wrap packages and stuff. That's great. All right, let's go through a couple little snacks. I'm not going to lie. I had the munchies. I was shopping. I'm like, oh, I'm so hungry. So I did hit up the snack section for a few things. All right, these are new to me. I enjoy Pringles every now and then, but I think I enjoy playing with the tin can or the can more than I do eating the Pringles. Anyways, you're going to get 3 in a package here. These are Pringles Mingles, and it is a light, airy, crisp, sharp white cheddar and ranch. I hadn't even seen that flavor in the grocery stores, to be honest. So it's a 3-pack. They're all individually wrapped. So I'm going to give myself those a try and see if I like them. Now, being from Chicago, you know we have a lot of Hostess and products like that, and certain things like I'm real specific about like Cheetos. I love Chester Cheetos. Of course, the regular, you know, Cheetos. But a lot of companies out here in New York are the Wise Company. I'm not saying we don't have it in Chicago because I'm trying to remember if we do or not. I think we do. Anyways, so many people say here in New York that these blow away regular Cheetos. I don't know about that, but I was willing to give them a try. They had this bag, and it's a 3.75 ounce bag. It says cheese doodles, extra crunchy. So I said to the person, I said, all right, I'm going to try them and let you know if I can tell the difference between a regular Cheeto and one of those. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to, but I don't know because I've never had those before. But I said I would give them a try. The next thing that I found, Boom Chicka Pop. They have so many different flavors that I was totally unaware of. But I am a fan of sea salt. Now, I told you that Pop Secret popcorn that I found at Dollar Tree, I found nothing better than that. So that is like my go-to popcorn now. But I have Boom Chicka Pop before. But I've never seen the sea salt one. So this was new to me. This is a 1.25 ounce. So it's nothing that real big. But I got it to give it a try. I thought I have to try it. I can't say I don't like it until I try it. Sweets and treats. Tic Tacs. And these are chewy Tic Tacs. And it's crunchy on the outside and chewy on the inside. You're getting cherry, lemon, orange, apple, and grape flavors. And this is a 2.8 ounce size. I thought, all right, I'll give them a try. You know, I'm a big Tic Tac fan. They're pretty good size, actually. I think they look a little bit bigger than a regular Tic Tac. Yeah, for sure. They're definitely a bit bigger than a Tic Tac. There's the actual size right there. All right, that's it for snacks, sweets, and treats. Let's go over to just a couple things I did get in Valentine's. I picked up this heart chandelier, and this is what it's supposed to look like. Here's kind of what it looks like on the back, and I'm trying to figure out, because I usually do my balloons up here in the corner, which I'm going to do because I saw that Dollar Tree was finally getting some of their Valentine's Day balloons in. They're really cute, and I want to get a couple for the corner. But I was like, where could I hang this up where you all would see it? There's probably nowhere I could hang it up in here that you're going to see it with the camera. So I might dissect this apart, this mobile here, and do something here on the outside of my shades for all of you to see. I don't want to make any promises. It really depends on what I can figure out. Or I might use it on my corkboard. We'll see. Anyways, I grabbed that. I did get another little pack of these rubber duckies. They say they're party favors. We have, like, all of a sudden, there's a couple people with Jeeps around here that are, like, around here all the time. And since we have a business next door, I was like, you know what? I'm going to have some of these out. And if someone comes in with a Jeep or something, we're just going to, like, put that by their car. So I thought that would be fun. And they're great for decorating as well. I also picked up 2 packs of these. What just fell on the floor? Something fell. I have no idea what it was. All right. I picked up 2 packs, sorry about that, of these LED lights. And they're in the shapes of hearts. I don't know how well they're going to come out, but I thought I would try to hook these up somehow in here so you all could see them. These are perfect for, like, doing it on a tree. But since I've already got my tree lights done, I thought I could put these on my desk somewhere. I'm trying to untangle them to show you all. Here we go. All right, so you're going to need 2 AA batteries that obviously does not come with it. And these are in the shapes of hearts. Super cute. There's your 2-pack of batteries. You no longer have to use, oh, maybe this one you do. Never mind, I was going to say something, but no. As long as you've got that little mini tool set that I've told you guys about like a lot, there it is right there. Just use that to get into it and then pop your AA's in. So maybe I'll hang this, I don't know. I'm going to figure out something to do with this, and I'll let you guys know what I figure out, or maybe you'll see what I figured out. All right, anything else in Valentine's Day? Yes. Well, I consider this to be Valentine's-y, but it's really a pen. I've gotten these before at Dollar Tree, and they just happen to be around again because it's Valentine's Day. But this is an actual pen, but each one of these has a pen in it, so you can write with each one of these hearts. It's completely removable. You can pull it apart, restack it in a different way. Like if you don't like your purple down there and you want your purple up here, you could totally rearrange that. But they're great little somethings. Hi, Miss Mia. They're great little somethings to put maybe in a Galentine's pack or in something you're doing for somebody for Valentine's Day. What's the matter? I know where you want to go, but Mommy has to finish her video, and once my video is done, we'll go back out there, okay? But I can't go out there right now, all right? She loves to be outside so much. Come here. You want to give me a kissy? What? Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? Oh, thank you. I love you. Can I have another kiss? Oh, thank you. I love you. Okay, in a little bit, we'll do some more playing, okay? She wants to, I'm all slobbered now. She wants to play outside in the snow so bad again. Let me just wipe off my glasses here from doggy kisses. You're such a good girl. I love you so much. Yes, you're such a good girl. Yeah, maybe we'll do a video of you in the snow. Huh? You think everyone would like that? Maybe? Yeah, you're doing wheelies. All right, let's get back to the Dollar Tree haul. I am so sorry, everyone. All righty, now, over into the aisle where you would get your utensils for your kitchen and things like that. They have so many cool different finds out right now, and these are so fun. I mean, they're definitely usable. Are they practical? I don't know. Everybody's got their own opinion, but they're fun for sure. And if you're a Disney fan or a Smurf fan or a Nickelodeon fan, these will probably be up your alley. This is a ladle, and it's Smurfs. So we have this cute plastic ladle, and then right here, we have a Smurf handle. Now, I found something else in Smurf as well, and it is this turner, maybe flipping pancakes or something, and there is the Smurf right there. So these are the two that I found that kind of, you know, because they're Smurfs. So I got those. Let me put these over here because I have a couple. And then I found these SpongeBob ones. Now, I've heard there's Winnie the Pooh, Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse. Haven't seen those yet. But here we have the SpongeBob Turner. And let me give you a good shot on his face. There's his face right there. They also had the SpongeBob Ladle. What a cute find. You know, put it away for next year for a holiday. It's great to fill up a stocking with, an Easter basket with, a Valentine's Day basket with. Last but not least, they had a serving spoon. And for some reason, this one was done in blue with SpongeBob. So not sure what's going on there. Maybe they have other matching pieces. But for me, I spot SpongeBob by simply, you know, the letter. The yellow coloring is SpongeBob to me. All right. They had over in the kids section where you find, besides the toy, I mean, they're rearranging stores so much. It's really hard to say because what the stores look like out here in New York that I shop in are different from home in Chicago, and vice versa, no matter where you go. But basically, the toy sections seem to be revamping into all the items that are like $3 and up, and then more like all just lower price toys. Anyways, I found these in the toy section, and they're fingerboard games. This one is all about soccer, and there it is. The kids seem to enjoy these because they're like tabletop. So I did pick up a couple of them. I found soccer, and I found ice hockey. There's the front of it. These are great to go in a basket in lieu of maybe candy for, you know, the Easter Bunny. I can't believe I'm talking about the Easter Bunny, but these are the things that I think of instead of filling up an Easter basket with, you know, 20 bucks worth of candy. Listen, where'd that come from? Candy. Instead of doing that, why not, you know, put a couple toys in there, a coloring book, some crayons, lottery tickets, you know, things like lottery tickets, you know, little bottles of booze. I mean, obviously for adults, but you guys know what I'm saying. All right, so where am I going to go from here? I'm going to go over to makeup and beauty. No, I'm not. I'm coming back again because I also found these in the toy aisle, which normally I would find these like by the checkouts. So I don't know if that's just a new place they're putting them. Anyways, check your stores all over if you're looking for something specific. These are Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cards. It's a full regular size deck of playing cards, but it's all about Ninja Turtles. And that gives you an idea of what they look like. They also had Marvel comic heroes. A lot of you are into the Marvel comic heroes. I mean, come on. We got our Spider-Man, Hulk. We got everybody. Here's what it looks like on the back so you can get an idea. And last but not least, one of my favorite shows, Scooby-Doo. I love Scooby-Doo. A friend of mine back home has a Great Dane, and he's pretty much brownish kind of colors, and his name is Scooby-Doo. And then she's got two other ones, and their names are Winnie and Pooh. So it's Scooby-Doo, Winnie, and Pooh. They're 3 Great Danes. I love them to pieces. They're amazing animals. They're large, but they're so much fun. All right, also in makeup and beauty, they had some new tinted lip oils by Ioni. This one here is Plum Berry. Looks very interesting. My daughter likes all these lip tints. She enjoys them. I also picked up Sweet Honey. These are all infused with vitamin E. They also say that they plump your lips. And last but not least, Pink Doll. Again, these were all in cosmetic aisle. And there is Pink Doll. Very pretty. Okay, now also in the makeup aisle, you guys are going to hit me in the head. I know I've showed you these in the past, but they had, I couldn't even tell you how many packages of cases of these they had. And that is the Sugar Plum Scented and the Champagne Scented. I think these are my 2 favorite cases out of them all because do you see how on top they're all glittery? They're so pretty. They don't need their own case, which they happen to have the matching cases. Now, for me, I feel like once you put it in the case, that it detracts from the actual sanitizer because here's the case. When you look at that case in the package, you would think it's all purple. It's really not. There's some purple in here, but it's like a glittery purple. And then once you put that in here, I don't know. It's just me. I think it's prettier without the case. But if you're, you know, traveling with it or you need it in the case, that's totally up to you. Again, it's just my opinion. There it is in the case. It kind of detracts from all the glitter that's going on up here. Again, just my opinion, but they had tons. So I did end up getting 2 of each. 2 of the plum and then 2 of the champagne. And then I did only get 1 purple case and then 1 of the more clear cases. It looks like it's glow in the dark, but I don't think I've ever seen one actually glow in the dark. So it kind of just appears that way. So you might have to actually check it out for sure. All right, also in the makeup aisle, they had these, which I thought were fun. Talking about Smurfs again. Exfoliating body sponges. They had this one here with the Smurfs. It's got the little piece of satin ribbon there you can slip your hand under. And they had this design of Smurfs. So depending on if you want the pink or if you want the more of a mint green, there you go. I didn't see any other patterns. That's the only one that I saw so far. All right, so a couple of items that I want to share with you that were only 1 penny each. So from what I'm seeing, what I'm being told, what I'm hearing, what other people are telling me is penny items at Dollar Tree are normally not sold to anyone. If an item is found, that item is supposed to be disposed of by a Dollar Tree manager. However, there's so much clearance going on right now with like the 25-cent carts and things like that. There was so much of it that maybe some items did get missed. Now, these are just my words and my thoughts and from what I've been overhearing. So if items got missed, right now, Dollar Tree will let you purchase them. So they've been telling us. Every store is having a different issue, though. One person says they sell it to you. One person says they don't. But what I'm hearing is they are supposed to sell you that penny item currently. Will this go on forever? Probably not. I think it's just their way of having customers come in and basically do the job for them and weed out all the stuff that they're not going to sell anymore or they're getting rid of. Does that make sense? Makes sense to me because I'm seeing people with hundreds of pairs of socks or barrettes or just different random things that Dollar Tree most likely would end up just tossing because I think that once an item pennies out, what else do they do with it if they don't let you buy it? Maybe they send it back to their corporate office. I don't know. But if I find a couple of things, and how I check is by checking the scanners in the store. So I went up to the register. I had these 2 items. I said to the girl, I said, I checked the scanners and these came up for a penny. She says, I have to call my manager. I said, okay. The manager came over and basically told me what I just told all of you. I'm sure maybe, I don't know, like I said, if it's a corporate policy. Every state and store is different. Anyways, I use these in all my gift. I do all kinds of stuff with this. If you've ever gotten a giveaway package from me or Happy Mail from me, you've seen these in your packages because I use it for filler. These are gift fillers for your gift bags. And basically, this is what it is. I love these. They're awesome. You could decorate with it if you wanted to. So it looks like this in the bag. Okay? But once you shake it up and get it all crazy, now look at what you've got to go into your bag for filler, right? You love a little bit of glitter hanging out of a gift bag. How about when you open a gift box? You want something in your gift box. So what I do is I trim out sections as I use it in people's gifts. So right now they have like 4 different colors. The only colors that are a penny are the ones with the red and the gold and the silver. And I can show you that is what the front of the package looks like. And here's actually the barcode on the back. 1 penny. I bought multiples. The only other color I found is this one. And it is more like gold. There's a little silver in there. I'm going to show you what this one looks like. And then I'm going to show you the UPC. Well, I'll show you the UPC first. There's the UPC. This is by the company Voila. So the first one I showed you with the red. And now the second one. And I just put it in a Ziploc bag to use it again next time. Here's the second color one. I won't kind of fluff it up too crazy. So these are the only 2 colors. There's a confetti color with light pastels. That one is not a penny yet, but hopefully it will be soon. So these are ringing up for a penny. I did. I think I bought like 10 packs. I lost count. For a penny each, I mean, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All together with the 2 I opened. 13 cents. Come on. All right, another penny item, which may not be a big deal for most, but this could be used for so many different things. This is in the Crafter Square department. It's this little clay eraser. And basically, it's a scraper for stickers. You can use this for multiple things. There it is right there. It's coming up for 1 penny. There's the UPC code right on the back. A penny. I got myself 2. I already have one of these in my kitchen drawer, and I have one of these in my junk drawer because I use it for all kinds of stuff. So those are just 2 of multiple penny items. Go to your stores, check your scanners. Whatever the scanner is saying in the store is what is going to come on the register because they're linked together. One item I purchased in the Valentine's Day aisle, and that was these. These were $6. But you know what? I've been looking at different kinds of decor This is actually 70, if you round it off, it's 70.9 inches in length. There's so much that we could do with this. I'm not sure where it's going yet, but I loved it. I thought it was so pretty. And what I loved about it most, it's actually really well made. So you're getting this beautiful arrangement of hearts. Let's focus on these two right here. So we have this really pretty shiny one. And then we have this one right here. They actually have a little fuzz there. But you see how it's got like a little sprig of a little something shiny there to catch your eye? I think it's very nicely done. They threaded really nicely through the hearts. It's a nice red. It's more, I don't want to say a rope, because it's not really a rope. But they did a great job. Here's the ends. You could dissect this, pull it apart, use it for different things. Actually, you know what you could do with this? This is just me real quick, but I would get rid of this. Or, no, what I would do, these could be ornaments for a tree. Absolutely. If you took these apart and then separated your strings, let's just think about this for a second, because I'm just winging it, but why couldn't you use that on a tree and have this hanging? Absolutely. So I just thought, wow, there's so many things that you could do with this. So I grabbed it for the $6. Target, Walmart, Kohl's, things like that, 30, 40 bucks. I can't do it. Maybe you all can, but for $6 at Dollar Tree, I thought that was a deal. All right. Whew, I got some stuff to put away, but I also have more stuff to share with all of you. But I need to get my butt out there, shovel some snow, and play with my girl. Until next time, I so enjoyed this me time with all of you. Please, if you're in the Hudson Valley, be safe out there. It's insane. A big hug from me to all of you. And until next time. Thanks so much for watching. I do have other things I want to share with all of you. So I may do a combo haul. Maybe Aldi's and Target and Dollar General and then Dollar Tree. I don't know. We'll see what happens over the weekend. But until next time, everyone, have a wonderful day. Bye for now.